Hey, what's up, y'all?
Welcome to our channel.
We're the Morgans. DX8. Let's get it.
So today we're going to be talking about being married in our 20s.
In our early 20s.
In our early 20s.
Yes.
But
before we do, if you're new here, just hit that subscribe button. It should be below, somewhere over there. Somewhere. Watch the video, let us know what you think, like, comment, and we just want to, you know, share the love. We are coming up on 2 years. This is going to be our 2nd year anniversary, wedding anniversary.
Yes.
We got married August 4th.
And we're dropping this video on our anniversary. So today's our anniversary.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, baby.
Yes.
Give me trips.
Well, you forgot 4.
Oh, I forgot 4. You missed that one.
Okay, go. Okay, so hold on.
You got lifted.
No, this is Matt, but I'm just making sure.
Oh, okay.
So that's something that he wanted to do for the month of August.
The month of August. Oh yeah, so the month of August we're doing a whole lot of challenges.
Married people things.
Yes, a whole bunch of married people things. You know what I'm saying? No, but there was one thing that I told her that we have to do no matter what is we had to kiss each other 5 times or for at least 5 seconds before we say goodnight or before we leave or whenever we see each other. She forgets sometimes.
It's not that I forget. We normally kiss each other 3 times. For like the way we said that, we used to say I love you.
Yeah, exactly.
And we kiss each other 3 times every time we kiss.
I didn't even remember that until just now.
What, the I love you?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But I lose count sometimes.
And also what I have us doing is we have to pretty much write one thing that we love about each other each day and drop it in a little jar, and then we're gonna share it.
In these little mason jars.
We're gonna share it at the end of the month. So, you know, you gotta do the little things to spruce up the marriage.
For real.
No, for real, you have to do them little things because it's not always, love is not gonna always keep
be rocking this boat.
Right, yeah, it's not. I'm telling you from now.
Thank God for Jesus.
Thank God for Jesus. Jesus has to be the foundation of the marriage, man. I tell you that from now, because don't think say love and sex and oh baby dude, man, I love you and that. Nah, there's gonna be times when you looking at each other like gonna get that dirty look. There's gonna be times I'm sleeping on the couch. Or when I tell her
we don't do that.
We don't do that?
You sleep on the couch?
We do that sometimes.
I be sleeping on the couch.
But she's sleeping.
You don't
she
do
volunteers to sleep on the couch.
I love this couch.
And I be telling her like even like last night, we got in a little bickering, and you know what I had to tell her to make sure she don't sleep on the couch? I said, babe, please, I know, just come. I said, just come to bed tonight, okay? that argument done and everything. You know,
it wasn't an argument.
It was an argument, but we were upset with each other.
It was a strong discussion.
It was a strong disagreement, but I had to tell her, I'm like, after you're done studying, come to bed. And she did. She came to bed, and I'm appreciative of it because I didn't want to sleep alone.
Basically, the topic at hand is being married in our early 20s. What has it been like so far, and you know, what were some steps that we took to get married and to basically come to an understanding that we wanted to be married. A lot of times the story really goes like this, like we were best friends and we fell in love.
We were in love, and I was very much so in love with you back then as I am now, even more. However, you wasn't.
He wasn't mature, y'all.
Yes, I wasn't mature.
He wasn't like the Dwayne that is today. He was, obviously we were really young. I knew I wasn't trying to be nobody's wife without being somebody's wife. And by that I mean, like, you can't, women love really hard. I love really hard, and I knew that I wasn't going to give all this love that God gave me to someone who wasn't my husband. And we were just really honestly, we were just really best friends.
We were. I think for me, I mean, even before I moved to Florida, because I moved to Florida about like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, and even before that, I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. But it took some tests and trials.
Yeah.
But like you said, I knew I loved her and I was in love with her. I just wasn't at that mature man's mindset where from becoming a boy to a man mindset of making that strong, firm decision. And it's not an easy decision to make. You have to be ready. Your mindset has to be there. You have to pray about it. For me, it took prayer, it took fasting, it took seeking guidance and counseling for, you know, from my pastor, from my parents.
Yeah.
And it took guidance to get to that stage.
Shouts out to everyone who, when we told y'all prior to like the big announcements, shout out to everyone who really took the time to like talk to, like, really give us words of wisdom.
True.
Really, I'm thinking about some key people right now. I don't know if you, don't say no names, but
I remember some
like
people
the sit downs in your house
yeah, in the
that
house.
we had.
I remember
with the so and so at the dinner table,
I remember,
and they were just
and he was like, I remember that's very particular. That was
they were like, forget everybody.
Let me tell you,
and this is like a minister.
This is
that we
loved and cherished, and this was even before we were even thinking about marriage. In the sense,
we weren't engaged.
We weren't engaged.
We weren't engaged.
We weren't engaged yet, but he basically was like, said, do you love her? And I said yes, and he asked her, do you love him? And she said yes. He said, then what are you guys waiting for? What's there to wait on? You guys love each other. Just do it. No, because he was there and he was just saying, do it. You have to believe in it and do it. And he just gave some sound words of advice and wisdom.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it, man, and it really stuck. It really stuck. So like I said, I moved to Florida, and it was a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that at all, because Moy, she already said it. She don't like long distance relationship, and I'm just like, yeah, me neither. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we love each other, and so
we made it work.
We did make it work for a little bit, but it was difficult. And you know, I talked to my dad. I told my dad, listen, Dad, you know, I'm at the stage now where I want to marry Ammoy, and you know, I'm gonna marry her, and I just wanted to, you know, get some advice and your blessing. And as any parent would be, my dad, he was just more concerned about money. He didn't have a
people were, because we were so young.
Yeah, I told him, and he was concerned more about just money, and you know, he wanted to provide for me. He was like, you know, I want to give you all I can to help you, and right now I just don't have all of it. And I'm like, Dad, I'm not concerned about money.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I don't got it right now.
Our parents had this vision in their minds to give us this
big bashment
wedding, and we were legit. If it was up to us, like, if it was up to me, I would have been married on a beach with just 10 people. Listen.
When we went to go get the marriage license, we almost got married.
We almost got married. We were like,
eloped is a word.
The paper is right here.
We almost just
we
almost got married after like saying, all right, let's do it. Then we was like, you know what? No, our parents.
Yeah.
If it so happened to be that our parents were in town that week, then we would have did it. But they weren't. But yeah, it just didn't feel right because our parents, we wanted them to be there and share that moment with them. My mom, her concern was kind of the same thing. it was the same thing of just about, you know, oh, you guys are young, I know you guys don't have the money. But for us, it was just like, we were like, you know, we're in love and we understand that we want to grow together, and that money, we're not going to make money an issue. Although money is a very, very, and I repeat, we don't take it for granted. We understand the importance of money in a marriage and what it can do to a marriage. It can tear marriage apart. What's the ratings? 50%.
50% of marriages fail, but there's a large percent of it as to why it's failing, because of lack of sufficient amount of money from both people. And
it causes frustration because you don't want to see, I don't want to see in a predicament where I can't provide for her, and it's the same where she doesn't want to be in a predicament where she can't provide for me. So we understand the importance. However,
they're concerned where, like, y'all not rich, y'all don't got no money, y'all are broke, y'all are still in school.
Exactly.
Like, you're focused, even though we were, you know, we were in college and finishing, like getting towards the end of college. It's like we were still in college, like you're still well, actually just starting college, and you're just now getting into, you know, your early 20s
of being independent.
You're just,
that was one thing my mom mentioned too. She was like, you know, this is like your selfish state, your independence, and I agree.
20s,
and I said 20s, for real, 20s is really your time to be selfish.
It is.
And just find who you are. But you know, everyone is different. Ammoy, she had already found who she was.
In Jesus.
I'm not telling a lie. No, you're not telling a lie. You're right in Jesus. That's true. Same thing here, but me, it was more of a, you know, a little longer transition. Really.
I don't know about you, but I like the fact that I married my best friend, because I don't think I could have been married to anyone else on the face of this earth.
She loved me off, people. That's what she's trying to say. She loved me off. You see the face? She loved off the face.
You mad annoying.
Marriage. When you're seeking a marriage and someone who you love, you have to have that friendship first. It has to be there. Without a friendship, without that understanding of each other as friends, it's not gonna work. Like,
it's not. You're gonna want it to work, and it's gonna be forced. When sex doesn't do it, when even like talking about God, you know, you want to talk about God with your friend. You want it to feel organic.
Exactly.
And when certain stuff don't work, at the end of the day, what does it come back down to? Are we friends? If I love you like I love myself, then I want to see the absolute best in you, and at the end of the day, it comes back down to our friendship. So
yeah.
So I mean, I like being married young, cause
what?
We're growing up together.
I know we are.
We're literally like, I can't believe I'm about to be 24.
I know.
And we're still so young. Like, the world is ours. Like, we have so much to do together. And
I know. Before I proposed to her, I was in constant communication with her father. Now, her father is from Jamaica, and at the time, I never actually physically met him. So I called him up. So, you know, we did talking. I'm like, hello, how you doing? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm good, man, I'm good. Like, her father talk funny. He's a comedian, yo. He's funny. So I'm like, so the reason why I'm calling you is because I actually want to propose to your daughter. I want to marry your daughter. And he was like, you want to marry my daughter? I'm like, yes. He was like, you want to marry my daughter? I'm like, yes, sir. It's like, honestly, Dwayne, I love and respect you, and I love how you treat my daughter, and me just love how me see you on Facebook and how you go on and thing, and me just rate you, man. And you have with all due respect, you have my respect. You have my blessing.
That's how you sound.
Yes. You know how your dad sounded already. He was like, you want to marry my daughter? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we talked a little bit more. And then after I came off the phone, I'm just like a sigh, like, a weight just came off my shoulder. Another thing, my pastor used same deal.
Money.
It was just the money, and yo, you guys, I want you guys to be financially stable and making at least, you know, $50,000 a year.
He didn't say that verbatim, but
no, he did say that verbatim.
He said that to you?
Yes, he said that to me on the phone.
$50,000? That ain't jack.
No, per.
$50,000 per year.
No, yeah, he said he wants both of us to at least be making $50,000 per year.
Okay, so it's a six-figure household. Okay.
Yeah. No, he said that to me verbatim. I remember our conversations very vividly.
Sorry.
He was like $50,000 per. You weren't there because I was talking to him on the phone, and I started calling this man, and he was reluctant. I'm not gonna lie. He was reluctant because he loved us and he cared about us, but it was never a hesitant thought about us mentally or our relationship with each other and with God. It was always about the money.
Money.
And so that's why I'm just like,
if that's what it boils down to for y'all.
Yeah, I'm saying, am I gonna really like hold off because the money, I love
God
it. Yeah.
Provided.
Definitely. God did definitely provide it. Thank you guys to everyone who contributed in any way possible to making the wedding a success, and also praying over us to continually make our marriage overall, because that's the important thing. A lot of people think, oh yeah, it's the wedding, and that's it. It's not about the wedding, it's about the union.
Right.
So you gotta understand, like, it's really about the marriage, the union, the covenant of that, and the importance of understanding what it means. That's the important thing. And I think that's why I know we're set apart from a lot of people, and I'm proud of it, honestly. I can speak highly of that. Our mindset is very different in a good way. And
come on.
But yeah, it's been great being married at a young age.
Yes.
It's not easy at all.
No, our first year was rough.
Boy.
That's not the
Woo! Boy, that first year was rough. Rough. Someone said it. I don't remember who. If you remember saying that to me, please, and if you're watching this video, please comment or reach out to me and just remind me that it was you. Because you said to me, you said to me, the first year is going to be the roughest year, but if you make it past the first year, you're good for life. I don't know who said it to me, but someone told me that. I'm like, okay, yeah. But why, when we really experienced the first year, it was a journey. That is the overall message that we're trying to bring to you, is that being married is a journey. If you guys have any questions or anything, any questions, comments, please drop it in the comments. Let us know. Subscribe. Let us know what you guys think. Did we get married too early, too young? Maybe not.
Share the video if you really like it, and be sure to hit that bell so that you get notifications whenever we do post in the future. Why do you all up on me?